All right, guys, let's get this started again. I had my desktop muted, so you couldn't hear anything when we started. So let's start over. All right. Apparently, Synthetic Man has been venting some frustrations with MoistCritical's for calling him out. This is a video from Sensitive Society. It's called "He Tried to Expose Penguin Zero. It Destroyed His Channel." Incredible stuff. I enjoy interacting with Synthetic Man's content. I think that every creator has interesting takes here and there. Sometimes, sometimes we have a bad take. That's part of the game. But Synthetic Man seems to be a bad take. Every single take he has is super anti-woke, And listen, some woke stuff is annoying. I'm not gonna lie. I call it out sometimes. I'm like, hey, this is kind of cringe. But this guy is just a sheep in the opposite direction. If it's something that's considered woke, he's anti that. It doesn't matter what it is. Okay, like if toothpaste is woke, he's not brushing his teeth. This is who he is, and his commentary is amazing. Here's his commentary from the Fallout show. Let me give you a little snippet.
They've established Vault-Tec is a $1 trillion company in the show. They don't explain what they sell.
Wow, they didn't explain what Vault-Tec sold in the show. Very clearly, he has no idea what he's talking about. He's just counterculture. He doesn't like it, so I don't know. He didn't even watch it. It's insane. It's incredible. That's from that video. I watched his God of War video recently, and his biggest complaint, or his first complaint rather, was that the 14-year-olds weren't physically attracted to each other in that way. Atreus wasn't trying to get that too hard enough. I honestly don't understand this guy. I really don't. But anyway, let's check this out. Let's see what his call out of MoistCritical is.
Critical called me. Critical called me out.
Have taught me that
Are you kidding me? Critical called me out.
Critical.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Critical. It's interesting because I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, I'm a huge MoistCritical fan. I don't dislike him. I don't like him. I'm like ambivalent. Like, okay, he's cool. He's fine. But you see the way he's saying it? Critical called me out? Like he's throwing the stank on that as if like his audience is just supposed to know that MoistCritical is terrible. Like that's just the insinuation. It's like how did he earn that from you? Is it because he didn't complain about the black guy in Assassin's Creed, but instead complained about how expensive the game is, which is a fair criticism? I think that's what it comes down to.
You gotta be kidding me.
Gotta be kidding me, dude.
Are you serious?
Are you serious?
Oh my god.
In my time, I've seen a lot of corny people. I don't know how controversial this is going to be because he does have a fan base. I mean, he has over 100,000 subscribers.
I can't imagine. I don't know what kind of people like his content. I really don't get it. Like, is it just everybody from like Southern group homes or something? Sorry, it's a little rude. I don't understand. Who likes this guy's content? I guess people who are just super counterculture. Thank you so much for the $5 from Mason. Well, since you didn't see the first one, Poop X2X. What you see? Oh, he sent me poop twice. Thank you for the additional. So $7 altogether to tell me poop. Thank you, Mason. I appreciate that.
I'm sure we're gonna get some of them here. All right, and I welcome you guys. I'm not hating you guys yet. Unless you go crazy, then I will straight up dox you. Don't worry, I'm not SS Sniper Wolf. So
okay, what the hell?
in case you guys haven't heard of Synthetic Man, he's this anti-woke YouTuber. I'm not a fan of this content, never have, and honestly, I don't think I ever will unless
his content's terrible. He doesn't give you anything to think about, okay? Listen, people know I enjoy conservative-leaning people. I like Ben Shapiro. Not what he has to say, but I appreciate him. I appreciate how much he seems to love his family. That's something I value. But Synthetic Man is just like, there's nothing intelligent about anything he says. It's just anti-culture. It's so weird. He complains with no actual backing to his arguments.
I fall in love and I need to bait. It's just not content that I care about. I think it's corny.
I don't think he's baiting for content. I think he's actually just kind of stupid. Like, I don't mean to be rude, but it's like, it's almost astounding. The guy is a legitimate lolcow.
Don't get me wrong, some stuff.
MoistCritical is boring, safe, and basic takes, but there's something cozy about this content. Oh, okay. If you say so. All right.
Stuff in Hollywood is definitely woke, like Line X, Latina, however the fuck it's pronounced.
Yeah, nobody really says that, though, but yeah, sure, that's annoying.
Now, am I going to be reacting to the Fallout videos? Not yet. I want to focus on something that went down between Synthetic Man and Critical. Critical talked about him is because of this Fallout video, which is extremely controversial. I mean, if you look at it right...
It's not really... It's just bad. It's just stupid. It's dumb. He complains about literally his biggest complaint is that there's mixed race couples in there. It's just weird, man. Because the show was really good, the story was solid, and that's where that's when I really realized that like he was legitimately like anti-Semitic and racist because he doesn't consider Jewish people white. He showed us the whitest Jewish person, Michael Rappaport, and said, this guy ain't white. Yeah. That's something that like legitimate anti-Semitic people do because they don't want to be associated with Jews in any capacity. Anybody can basically be white. Okay, there's white Hispanic people. There's white Germans, French, Jews. Yes, Jew isn't just a religion. Okay, it's an ethnicity too. And I was like, wow, okay, I know where this guy's brain's at. Okay, that's why he's talking about marriage statistics when it comes to black and white people. He doesn't like black people. He doesn't like Jews. He doesn't like anything. He thinks white people are getting replaced. He think that, I'm not even kidding. Like there was another thing where I saw that Assassin's Creed video. He alluded to his perspective being that there is a legitimate Illuminati-esque effort to get rid of white people. That's what he thinks. It's incredible. So, yeah, that's who it is. Thank you so much for the $5 from Peepee Food. Bungle Toad isn't even a toad. Benched first week. All right, get out of here.
Right now, it has 14,000 likes versus about 19,000 dislikes. And it just comes across as racist. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. It's just an incredibly weird video to put out. This video has 30,000.
Especially because how good Fallout was. Like, it was a good show. And what was actually interesting, somebody said something really interesting because in the show, it takes place after all the events of Fallout. They said in the games, there's no serum that can cure ghouls or whatever. And I was like, oh, I guess that's a retcon. And somebody was like, well, not necessarily. That could be a new technology that prevents some ghouls. This is my understanding. I'm not like super into Fallout. There are some ghouls who turn, I guess, and go crazy. This could prevent that turning process. Or that's it. I was like, oh, that's interesting. So it just prevents the process of you going fucking crazy and turning into a feral ghoul. So I don't even think that there's any real issues with the show. I don't think that there's like really anything in the show that retcons the actual games. But I mean, the games retcon themselves, I'm sure. But
in comments, Jesus, dude really said, I watched it with my mommy and we didn't like the mix racing. If you end up enjoying this video, please consider subscribing. We're so close to have 1 million. Anyway,
all mommy knows best.
I apologize for the following video.
I find this even more funny because if you know anything about marriage statistics, you would
I don't really engage myself in fucking marriage statistics on the regular.
know that white male, black female actually has the lowest divorce rates.
Just what? So that was in response because a white guy and a black girl were married and then they happened to get divorced. So, of course, the first thing you do is you look up marriage statistics. You don't look at the characters based on their merit. You just start looking at marriage statistics because that makes a lot of sense to a lot of people, of course. Weird to even go there. They had 2 good actors. I don't like it when they will create something with like an actor that's bad. Especially when it's like if they're race changing the character and they add somebody that just sucks. You know what I mean? And it's like, you could have gotten Samuel L. Jackson to be the Little Mermaid. I love him. He would have been good as any character. But instead, maybe you get somebody that's not super compelling, or that they only race changed because they're looking to appeal to like a demographic, rather than being like, oh no, this is the good actor or something. But all the actors were incredible in that show. They're all great. She was great. It wasn't like some forced inclusivity. She was a good actress. That's all I care about. As long as the actresses or actors are good. Because it's so stupid when what the fuck was I going to say? Oh, they'll do something like the new Star Wars. Specifically 7 wasn't that bad, but like 8 and 9, where they will just like, it seems like they overload it with inclusivity and then the story sucks. And it's like, isn't that bigoted? Hey, we added a bunch of women and non-white people, like, watch us. Why wouldn't you want to make sure the script was good so that people, you know what I mean? Like, to me, it just feels like you're just using them as like a fucking money grabber. It's kind of racist.
So in a way, you could almost say this is anti-propaganda, but I still think it's promoting race mixing.
Promoting race mixing. Sure, it makes people go, hey, it's okay to marry a black girl as a white guy. The thing, though, is that, Synthetic Man is as racist as some people on TikTok who complain when they see a black and a white person married and go, hey, why are you doing that? And I'm telling you, it's not just white people saying that. It's black people, too. They got the Dr. Umar-itis. Who gives a shit? Just, who gives a fuck? Who cares? We're all pink on the inside. My uncle told me that when I was 12. Okay? Pussy's pussy, bro. Who gives a fuck? Ridiculous. God damn.
TV and movies blow the gaming industry out of the water. Basically, every streaming show I've tried to watch with my mother has had
with his mother. What the fuck? Do you still live with your mom? I mean, whatever. I guess it's not that big of a deal, but I'm a little surprised.
some form of propaganda in it.
Said some really.
What do you do? Like, you turn to your mom, this is ridiculous. Look at this black guy. Your mother probably loves BBC, but she can't admit it to her son. I don't know what my mom likes. She showed me her boobs the other day. Well, she got a tattoo on her breast. Her chest, really. So, when I say she showed me her boobs, I don't mean that like well...
fucked up stuff about Charlie, and as the #1 penguin serial
Can't believe I fucking said that.
dick rider, I am here to
Okay.
protect him. Okay, that was kind of corny, but I saw this and I was like, I have to talk about it. There's no way someone who's this critical about other people's content and other products
Moist critical?
almost starts crying the second he
Bro, what astounds me is that he's not even like good looking. Like, listen, when I see somebody overly opinionated about woke shit, usually at least they're like at least they work on their body. Right? I don't like Fresh and Fit, but at least, well, Myron, he goes to the gym, you know, so I kind of get why you're being an obnoxious asshole. You know, when you got like Orange Peanut being a little, you know, making videos about fat Disney adults, which I am one, by the way. I don't give a fuck. Unapologetic. I get it. But this guy, what the hell are you doing, bro? You have to work out. You can't be saying this stuff. You have to look at least as good as this, bro. You have to at least got this going on, bro. I'm countering the counterculture by getting fit. I actually just want to get healthy because I want to live longer because I love my wife and I don't want to be without her. But it's like, come on, man. How are you going to look like that? Because he'll say things like, oh, these incels. Or he's like, these Reddit using incels. And I'm like, bro, that's you. You can't be saying these things. That's you, brother. So I really don't understand it. It's fucking wild to me, honestly.
gets told Critical reacted to his video.
Critical called me out.
Have taught me that
Are you fucking kidding me? Critical
Are
called
you kidding me, bro?
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. This guy.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Oh,
Are you
my
serious?
goodness. This
Oh my
guy.
God. This is the biggest fucking shill campaign ever of all time. Like,
Why? Fallout was a good show. My wife liked the show. We liked it together. It was a good show. I enjoyed it. And whatever I like is good, just so you know.
Amazon's gotta be paying these fucks. I mean, there's almost no point. I'm just gonna release my next video, see what happens. I mean, it's uploaded.
What we realized is that Synthetic Man did not watch the show. When I watched through his thing, there were so many different areas where he simply did not watch the show. He did. And listen, when I do the reviews, I'm not saying I pick up on everything. When I don't do like super, like I sat down and watched it twice to make sure everything's perfect. I go off like what I remember. It's not as like, hey, this is, but I remember it being really good. And I just like, you know, I'm supporting that. I'm like, yeah, this was good. This was good. From a story perspective, this was good. There were no Mary Sue characters. That was really cool. Blah, 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 blah. This guy just like didn't watch half of it. Like there was one point where they made the decapitated heads in the show kiss while the other two people kissed, and he's like, "Look at this unintentionally funny moment," and it's like that was intentional, Synthetic Man. It's incredible. Thank you so much, Taco Boy, for 2002 for the 1 month small gut. Can I smell your used tank top? Okay. All right, maybe. I'll send it to you.
Still gotta put up a thumbnail.
This guy's whole channel is criticizing things, much like mine. There's nothing wrong with that, right? I'm not telling you don't criticize stuff. It's the way you go about it. And certain videos definitely do come across as racist. I don't know
because he's just stupid, and so his criticisms are dumb.
That's the intent. I don't know if he's...
He even missed the most important parts that he didn't even pay attention to. That's what I'm saying. He didn't actually watch it. He came in going, I'm going to dislike this, and I'm going to say whatever I can. I'm just going to say I don't like this. And part of his engagement is really just like rage baiting, honestly. I don't think it's necessarily rage baiting on purpose. I think that he's like, I'm making money and getting views when I say bad things about these things. I'm going to keep doing that.
He's an actual racist, right? I'm not calling him a flat out racist. Just want to put that out there.
I am. He is legitimately racist. Anti-Semitic. I'm not offended. It's just funny. He's just fucking stupid.
And any criticism he gets...
Also, yeah.
That's
probably homophobic. Probably all of them. Probably hates it. Isn't it interesting that it's always like the most genetically inferior white people that like praise the white race? Because Synthetic Man is definitely like a white praiser, you know what I mean? But he's like the most beta guy I've ever seen. It's like, dude, how are you going to be that guy? It's fucking phenomenal. How are you going to do that? I don't get it. It just makes no fucking sense to me. What are you championing? Certainly not yourself. What? It's fucking bizarre. What the hell? Come on.
Amazon is paying Critical money to talk about me and not agree with me. You can't be out here criticizing everything, and the second someone doesn't agree with you, you start freaking out. You start.
I do it all the time. I'm just kidding.
Throwing a fit because, oh my god, Amazon definitely paid Charlie $100 billion to disagree with me and talk about me on his podcast. The wokeness.
Well, I think his insinuation is that they're paying him to say that he likes it, not specifically to speak negatively to Synthetic Man, but I agree.
It's out to get me. This guy is no different than the cringy leftist he's always criticizing.
Yeah, he's just the opposite of them.
Yeah, this is a 26-minute clip of him rambling about fucking movie reviews, and he says,
Isn't that like one of Moist Critical's big things is doing movie reviews? He has like his Moist meter, no?
I'm ashamed of my past self. This is fucking... This is the shit. This is the guy...
Where does this guy even stream? What is he, like he's probably a Kick streamer, but he never advertises it. Because I've never seen it. Like I go to Synthetic Man. Where does this guy stream? I'm like genuinely curious. I've never been able to find it.
Shitting on me. You gotta be fucking kidding. Critical is the biggest sellout on this fucking platform. His word is worth nothing. Literally the most like normie, zoomer appealing, milk toast, like sucking off every fucking normie ass opinion, like fucking just,
I mean, listen, because like somebody has said something along the lines of like, yeah, I think he has safe takes, so maybe there's a level of truth to that, but this guy is taking that to mean that nothing that he has to say is worth like anything. You know, when it comes to like video game takes specifically and TV show takes, he seems to be on point. Maybe some of his social political takes, when he, the very rare occasion he has them, maybe those are. I mean, I don't really engage with it. I don't really watch the guy's content. Sometimes I do, but like you know, he's sensationalizing it to making it seem like, oh my god, all of it's so bad. Like, okay, maybe sometimes he plays it too safe. Like, but dude, you get everything wrong what you're talking about. He streams on his own channel. Oh, I can't see. Okay, interesting. Okay.
It's disgusting to me that I used to watch his channel because he used to be kind of funny. Now
I feel like this guy never watched his channel, but I feel like there are people out there that'll be like, I used to be a big fan of so and so to make it seem like they're less biased. You know,
we have rewatched some of his old videos and they haven't.
I'm guessing he unlists them after, but
aged perfectly. But greed ruined these YouTubers one day ago. Coming from him, you fucking scum. I'm glad this manlet got cheated on. His girlfriend got tired of his tiny penis.
Does this guy even have like a girlfriend? What the fuck?
And left him.
What?
I mean
I mean, I don't know if he got cheated on. Whatever, I don't care. But like, dude, this guy, do you have like a girlfriend or a boyfriend or dating somebody, or he's just living with your mom, not really doing anything? Like, what's going on there, brother? Thank you for the $5 from the Unknown Freaks. Dono towards Mama Gift Fund. Hope you're able to relax this weekend. Yeah, she's having a rough day today. She'll be all right. I'm gonna take her out tonight. I took her out yesterday. I spent like $400 on her. So you know, I simped hard for her. I love her to death. I got her new charms for her charm bracelet, which she left downstairs because she's fucking doesn't bring it to work in case somebody breaks it. It's the Daisy and Donald one. I just wanted to go out yesterday because I was pissed off, and when I'm pissed off, I wanted to buy something for my wife because when I get angry, I like to spoil my wife. I don't really like buying stuff for myself. I buy stuff for my wife instead. So we went out and I forced her to go shopping because I was just fucking irritated. It's the TikTok stuff. The monetization shit's annoying as fuck. But
I gotta keep it in.
It's just completely unnecessary to talk about Critical like this. And like, if you don't like Critical, that's fine. I'm not telling you he's the greatest YouTuber of all time. It's just objectively dumb.
But thank you for the $5.
To go after his relationship, whether they broke up or they didn't. It's not my.
I mean, I don't care about the shit talk, but it's just like it doesn't. There's nothing intelligent about it. Like he didn't. It was just came out of nowhere. It's just angry to be angry. It's not like he was making like a funny point or a funny joke and then it carried itself. It was just like, you're criticizing my bad take? Well, you and your girlfriend broke up. It's like, okay. It's like, what are we in fucking middle school? Like, what the fuck is that?
My business. It's not yours. And I don't think this guy will really like it if you bring his mom into this. This guy looks like
I kind of want to see his mom. She might be hot.
Definition of just like the biggest internet loser of all time, who never goes outside, who spends all day gooning, and you can just
whoa, you don't have to fucking at me like that.
Hell, this guy smells like grease. He smells like wet socks and underwear that hasn't been washed in approximately 3 weeks.
Say, listen, some people want to buy that from me, okay?
If you don't like Critical, or you think his take is dumb, or you're mad at him because he disagrees with you, that's fine. Talk about the show. Talk about the situation.
He can't. He doesn't know what's going on in the show. He's terrible.
And don't talk about, oh, his girlfriend cheated on him and this and that. It's like, what does that have to do with the initial?
Yeah, imagine MoistCritical's girlfriend cheated on him with some little beta emo guy after leaving her previous boyfriend to get married to you. Sorry, I'm just kidding. I'm just being stupid.
Video you made. It's just completely unnecessary to bring other people into this. And on top of that, we don't even know what that situation was, nor do I really care. I don't really care about anyone's personal life. Like, I'm not here speculating. Who's Critical dating, guys? Is he single so I could like hit him up in my DMs? No, I don't care. I just watch.
Why not? You don't want to hit him up? You saying he's not a good looking guy? He's not bad.
The content, I move on, right? That's what you should do. How dare Critical not agree with me, guys? This guy, just for that comment, is a fucking loser.
His girlfriend got tired of his tiny penis and left him.
So stupid.
I mean,
maybe it was too big and it was hurting her. You don't know. That's a real thing. Okay, girls don't like it too big. It hurts them. You don't want to have a really big one. All right, because then it doesn't fit in the keyhole. You're better off with a smaller one. They fit in all the keyholes. Also, God didn't make it necessary for women to orgasm to have a baby, so do we really care? Thank you for the $5 from Taco Boy 2002. I like to think Synthetic Man just needs a tan femboy in his life so he can reform. I honestly, I disagree. I think he is the tan femboy. I think that's the thing. I think if he got more sun, he would revitalize him to one cock or something. Probably, he seems like the kind of guy that would want to get a BBC, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying. So,
I gotta keep it in before I say something that will be clipped. but he gets what he fucking deserves. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, cool.
I have no sympathy for the manlets.
Bro, all you are is a simp.
As an average height cell.
Am I the only one that thinks that this guy kind of looks like a Discord moderator?
Right? Dude, for real. He looks just like me. He fucking calls everybody else like Discord moderators and shit. It's fucking crazy.
Watch the clip on the pod. Fucking hell. What's the called? What's the video called?
What's up with the... Why is it echoing?
God, this is going to be so cringe.
Awesome, bro.
Yeah, there's only one guy that's sticking to his guns about the show is just woke propaganda. It's garbage, and it's the classic Synthetic Man. I don't know if you've seen his like Tears of the Kingdom review.
Oh yeah.
I don't even... What is Tears of the Kingdom? Oh, isn't that the... That's Zelda, right? Yeah, I just never played it. It's not really for me. Like, I'm not a big... Like, that's just not the type of game I'm into. So, you know.
Like the last holdout. And I decided to watch what he said about Fallout because I was curious. And one of the first things he mentions is propaganda about race mixing. And it was, I was fucking stunned.
What?
It was crazy. Yeah, one of his first complaints is that it's propaganda about race
blocking
mixing in the beginning.
Now, for the first
Wow, okay. What does he have to say about that?
few seconds of this video, when he's reacting to Critical, you can just see him holding back tears. And this isn't even Critical's main channel. This is like his fucking podcast channel. You're
I'm pretty sure he has everything on the same channel, no? But that doesn't matter.
talked about in this podcast for like 2 to 3 minutes max, and you decided to go on a whole
Transmog
30-minute
sucks, this
rant,
expansion.
just bitching and complaining and bringing up his girlfriend, and it's unnecessary. Like, if you have a problem with Charlie, sure, address him directly. In my opinion, it's stupid to bring innocent bystanders into this. Like, what do they have to do with this? They didn't call you out. Why?
Well, I mean, I don't really care that much that he had that he was being stupid when he called out MoistCritical's ex-girlfriend or whatever. It's just... He's just fucking cringe and unaware, and it's funny.
Are you attacking them?
I love that he's saying all this stuff because I get to just make fun of him for it. He just looks so dumb.
Or why are you talking about
What the
him?
fuck is
See
the
what
set?
he says.
Guy is black and he's white, so he's talking about like, oh, it's race mixing and promoting race mixing.
But that's not even being woke.
What?
That's crazy. Why would you even?
Do you know what woke is, retard? Oh my.
Whoa, dude, you can't say that word. It's against the law. Like, we're at a point now where woke is just anything that makes conservatives upset. Anything slightly progressive is now just woke. You know, woke used to be stuff that went too far. Now it's just anything. That's it. That's pretty much it. Like, there's no rhyme or reason to it. They just, oh, I don't like it. Okay. Like, so it's woke. It's like, wow, incredible.
My God, more people don't know what the fuck woke means. How do people not know what woke means?
Brother, everyone knows what woke is. Woke has lost all meaning, in my opinion.
Yeah, absolutely. It just means anything. Thank you so much for the $5 from Jack Esposito. What's up, brother? There is only one race, the human race. Incredible. Race is a social construct. P.S. Mose was down for the swirl when he married the Kush. What the fuck? Okay. Bless up. St. Martin Day. I don't know what you're saying, brother, but I love you. That's all I have to say.
It's on the same level as Nazi or Hitler or racist or...
Well, it's not even close to the same level as those things. Those things can be overused too, but not to the degree that woke is overused.
Transphobic. It's just been done to death. Like these kind of people, I'm talking people like Synthetic Man, see a black person walking down
and we know you believe that too, what I just said, because you called him racist. So like, you know that word still has value in meetings. They're just people who overuse that word.
Street, and they're like, that's wokeness. Wokeness has arrived at my neighborhood. Bro, that's just a black person. That's just an Asian person. That's just a Latinx person. Everything is woke to these people. Wokey, woke alert, go woke, go broke, critical. When I say I hate both extreme sides, I absolutely mean it.
I know that's kind of like maybe intentional by the grifters to like shift to what woke.
The grifters. But I don't think Synthetic Man's a grifter. A grifter is when you know what you're saying is false, basically to make money, to get views, make money, etc. I don't think he's a grifter. I think he's this stupid.
Means. How is that not what woke means? What do these people think woke means?
It's outrageous. I recommend
probably,
you check that out.
Probably poop.
It's fucking absurd. And the amount of times he mentions male, the word male is crazy to me. He's like, this is fucking beta male, and this is like this male over here, and then this is the only competent male. And then you have this female.
He's getting triggered by the word male?
I know what Charlie's saying there. Like, listen, it really comes down to like a desperation, because there's a trans character in the show, so it's like this desperation to say male and female, just to be like, just as a dig to the one trans person in the show that they. And by the way, it was so refreshing. There was a trans person in the show, and you want to know how many times they told us they were trans? 0. They just put a good actor person in the show that was trans, and we didn't even talk about it. I love that. I don't need the character to be, I don't need every trans person in the show. I don't need to be part of the story every time there's a fucking trans person. And I liked that. They were just like, yeah, this person's going to be trans. Okay, cool. We didn't have to have a whole fucking monologue about it. It's incredible. It didn't have to, just because they were trans didn't mean that we had to make it a fucking systemic discussion about fucking trans stuff. It was like incredible. I liked it. Let's name this outfit Poop. It was cool, man. But that's why he's saying male.
What the fuck? What even is this? He's getting triggered by the word male.
People like this always have
not getting triggered. He's just he's right about what he's saying.
Same response. Oh.
You're
He's
triggered?
Triggered over
You're triggered
the word
by that?
male? What is he, a fucking beta cuck? Loser? People like Synthetic Man just see it at surface level. That's not what he meant. It's the way you said it. Fallout has gone woke, and you have this mixed couple. And
there was a trans person show? Yes, there was. It was like was it Magnus? Marcus? What the fuck is his name? I forget. The black guy's best friend in the academy was trans.
It's disgusting. And they're taking over America and mixed raising and these females. You know how you acted on that video. People like Synthetic Man should absolutely be able to share their thoughts, whether that's good or bad.
Their thoughts, more like it.
With everyone on YouTube. I don't think
I love it when he shares his thoughts. They're so bad and funny, and I get to talk about it.
Should be banned, right? He should be able to say whatever he wants.
Oh, who the fuck's talking about banning him?
By that same token, everyone has the right to also criticize him. Synthetic Man is always criticizing everything and labeling everything as woke propaganda. People have the right to challenge your opinion. And this is how he responded to someone challenging his thought process or his opinion. Charlie got cheated on and he's a cuck and he's a loser. What?
Well, yeah, I mean, his content doesn't stand on its own. There's no merit to his content. Like, there's nobody sitting there like, wow, this is like really interesting and intelligent. Nobody's with him on it.
What does that have to do with the Fallout TV show? Welcome to the fucking internet. Welcome to being a fucking YouTuber. And if you can't handle this, please quit your YouTube channel while you still can. It's clearly not for you. If you're getting this mad over someone else.
Yeah, I wonder what Synthetic Man's future holds. Like, I wonder if there's a consistency in the type of content that he produces. I really do, because like, there's nothing of particular value in it. I don't really get it. Like, I can't look at it and go, oh, okay. I mean, I guess it's just people who are super anti-woke and they're crybabies that they want to just like bitch about everything in an unproductive way, I guess. I like to bitch about things in a productive way.
That's his opinion.
Again, it's not like these people actually believe in anything except
Yeah, you're
making
right, brother.
money. I mean,
What?
I mean, seriously, I want to know what they think the definition of woke is, because this got to be some retarded shit.
Oh my god, dude! Stop saying that word. I don't like it. It makes me so sad.
Especially Oompaville. I mean, what do you mean it's not woke? Yeah, you don't
It's not woke. It's just not woke. Oh, I just died.
think erasing white people from existence is woke? Maybe.
What did I tell you before? This guy thinks that we're trying to erase white people. First of all, I don't care about white people, okay? I don't give a shit. I just care about society. Listen, I have no problem fucking forced marriages between Synthetic Man, or not Synthetic Man, white people and big fucking fat ass Latino girls and black girls, by the way. Brother, who cares? This guy's a fucking nutcase, though.
Maybe. I mean, let's be honest.
Yeah, let's be honest, brother.
Yeah, I'm already crossing the line even saying that.
Yeah,
But-
because you think that they're trying to just replace people. You know, if you really think that they're trying to replace white people, what if you just became somebody that was like worth anything? Because you're completely unfuckable. Like, nobody wants to be with you. This is the kind of guy who just like, who doesn't have, there's nothing to him that's dateable, and he bitches that like, oh, black guys are taking all the girls from me. They would have dated me without these black guys. And it's like, no, you just are fucking boring. And you complain about everything, and that's really what it comes down to.
Yeah, I'm sure he doesn't care about us becoming a minority in our own country or any of that. That
I don't.
doesn't matter at all.
Not really. I don't care about becoming a minority in my own country. I care about the culture of our country, right? Like, I'm sitting here, I'm like, yeah, we need to limit like illegal immigration, because there is a culture in America. There is a culture in America, and like, it needs to be maintained. You know, and a lot of that culture, you know what a lot of that culture centralizes around? Being accepting of other people. But there are people who come from other countries that aren't as accepting, and it takes people time to adjust to that. It could take a generation. So, like, we need to have that happen, basically, is the point that I'm making. You know, hard work, loving women, titties, gay people, you know, being accepting of people. That really is like American culture. It's not super complex, but like that, like Western culture. And so like, I want to make sure that that we adjust as a society and don't take too many people in from other countries too quickly to displace that culture, because it can. You look at other countries and they're not as progressive as us. I think that is a bad thing. So you need time to adjust, but I don't care about white people. I don't give a shit.
Fucking piece of shit. I mean, these are the beta males, basically, that I was talking about in the video.
The
Look at this guy in the
beta.
lower right. Nice curly hair, bro. Very interesting phenotype.
Look at you, bro. Come on, what are you talking about?
Again, manlet cuck. This guy, I barely know who this guy
Who's this guy dating?
is, but again, another save too.
Who's this guy dating? Who are you dating? You can't call other people beta manlet cucks if you're not dating anybody. Didn't he just say he was average height? Bro, I'm 6'4". If I was gonna operate with your energy, I would just be like, wow, look at you. Like, you're just a short little manlet to me. What?
Uber.
Do you really think he believes what he says, or is he grifting? No, I think he believes it. I think that Synthetic Man is a very unintelligent person who has nothing going on for him in any capacity. And so just like a 14-year-old that pretends to be non-binary, Synthetic Man needs to have something to believe in. He needs something to believe in to be unique, and that is white victimhood, a white victim complex. That's what it comes down to. Like, that is his identity. There's nothing else going on. He's not particularly good at anything. He clearly sucks at video games, because he was complaining about how God of War was too hard, but then also like too easy at the same time. Incredible. Wasn't even on the hardest difficulty. I'm not good at games. I got farther than him on the hardest difficulty in God of War than he did on the second hardest. So it's just like, I know I'm not good at video games. You're not good at video games. There's really nothing there. He's a extraordinarily average person. And so he needs to have an identity, and that identity is to complain about wokeness. He's a white male victim. Like, that is his entire identity. He has nothing else without that. He's not good at anything else. So that's really what it boils down to. It's an identity for him. He needs something to believe in. And since like he's so uninspiringly average, he also needs an excuse for why he can't get a girlfriend, because it has to be we're getting psyoped into getting rid of the white people. It can't just be that he has some kind of an inadequacy as a person.
Fucking comic book reviewer.
He admitted to watching Lolly in his Legend of Zelda review. What? Is that real?
Attention horror comic book reviewer.
I'm not here to be rude, but I don't think this guy should be criticizing anyone's looks. But this guy's calling everyone else ugly and a cuck and, you know, all of these different things. You have yourself in this small ass little square, but even I could see that you're bolding. You should be the last person calling anyone betas and, you know, cucks. Like, dude.
True, man. It's true.
Get offline, go take a shower, maybe go for a walk, maybe get some bitches. Incredibly rich from
it is true. And listen, usually you wouldn't say get bitches, but in this scenario you kind of have to, because he's criticizing everybody else for not being able to get, you know, women basically. So
this guy to be calling other people ugly on a video response about Fallout, the TV show.
This guy's gay, so it's like, wow, really peak masculinity podcast right here.
What's wrong with being gay? I don't understand. It doesn't make you not masculine. I mean, a lot of the gay guys I know are more feminine. Nothing wrong with that. Also, nothing wrong with being feminine. I love femininity. It's a beautiful thing. I like to look at vaginas. But again, this guy, what do you got going on, brother?
Triggered by the word male.
Triggered, liberal.
Critical is triggered by the word male now.
Triggered.
Like,
Triggered.
Gee, I wonder where
What other word do you want to say that rhymes with that, Synthetic Man?
all these weird views of my video are coming from. I mean, this is literally...
Yeah, you gonna get it out?
Whatever. I'm better than this.
Incredible. I'm better than this.
But
Hard disagree, but okay.
again, the
I think that he knows that the more that he talks, the higher chance of him getting a response video that makes him look like a fucking clown. So he's trying to be a little careful with what he's saying.
total, all the people on here, this is probably like 20 million subscribers, are shitting on a guy with 130,000.
Oh my god. Bro, it's so funny. One of the things I find so annoying is the you're punching down narrative. It's so cringe. I've had bigger creators like criticize me. I never go, why are you punching down? In fact, one of their careers is over. I'm gonna fucking die here. Come on, bro. Fuck. Anyway, the point that I'm making is like, how are you going to be that guy? That I mean, in my opinion, the punching down argument is like such a lefty argument. It's always like left-leaning crybabies that fucking use like you're punching down at me bullshit. You're going to go with the you're punching down argument? That's so fucking cringe, bro. Grow up.
Are you fucking kidding? Like, this is pathetic. This is fucking pathetic that they feel the need to shit talk my video. Like, this is...
I wish I could just say whatever dumb thing in the world and nobody would criticize it.
break terms. I basically break terms of service every stream at this point, but God, I can't wait to tell my brother about this.
I feel like that's, I mean, what a wholesome moment, I think. You know what? That's where we're going to go. We're going to go. That was such a wholesome moment. I can't wait to tell my brother about this moment. Wow, that's a beautiful moment, man. I'm happy that you have a good relationship with your brother and your mom, very clearly. You guys are very close. I mean, some people, I've actually heard you guys might sleep in the same bed, which I think is good. You know, skin time is very important for bonding. What the fuck?
I can't fucking wait. I mean, we all knew how fucked, like, Critical became. He's the biggest sellout. Legitimately, like, the biggest sellout on this platform, but...
You sound like a 12-year-old that just discovered Andrew Tate. Now I'm starting to get curious. How old is Synthetic Man? Synthetic Man is 30 years old. 30.
This is 29 to 30. How is he 28 to 30? He's about 20. Okay, he's about 30 years old. How? What? Dude, I could have swore that this guy was like fucking... If you told me that he was 17, I would have been like, he looks a little old for that. But I would have believed you. There's no fucking way that this guy is 30 years old. He's almost 30 years old. Dude, where are you married yet? Listen, I know people get a little upset when I say this, but I feel like if you're 30 and you're not in like a serious relationship, not getting ready to get married, bro, there's a fart that you need to suck. Okay? I'm just I'm just saying, bro. What are you talking about? How are you that old complaining? How are you going to complain about a dude? Have you ever dated before? I'm honestly shocked.
30 years old and acting like he's 12 and just discovered Andrew Tate. Oh, look at these beta losers.
Beta!
I'm the real alpha male. I am the wolf.
I mean, listen, I lived with my mom till I was like around 29. I'm not going to lie. Because it's tough out there financially. I had like a legitimate real job. It's tough. So I can't criticize too much on that. But the way that you talk, it just you pretend to be you have to have more shame in that. Where's your shame in that? You need to feel a little more ashamed of yourself for, still living with your mom. You know what I mean? Because it's tough out there nowadays. But this guy's a YouTuber. I mean, I don't know how well he does on YouTube. I can't imagine super well. I mean, he makes a video every once in a while complaining about something being too woke or something, and then that's pretty much it. But Jesus, 30 is too young for marriage. Shut up. Get out of here. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Reaching the age of 30 and doesn't seem to grasp the social norm. No, I think he might actually have like, very high functioning autism. Not insultingly. I'm being, I'm just gonna be honest with you. I don't know, man. I'm just saying.
All right, I get all the ladies. You did this to yourself talking about other people's looks.
It's just the biggest sellout. Literally
look
the biggest
maxing.
sellout on YouTube. It's fucking embarrassing. People pretending it's not woke. What the fuck do you think woke means?
I don't know,
What
dude.
the
Probably when you're not sleeping.
fuck do you think
Thank you so much for the 2-month small gut from Admiral Abdomen. I love watching you cringe. Just a Static Man's BS. Yeah, it's fun. It's actually it's actually fun. This is like my new boogie. It's fun, man. He's like the fucking silliest little lolcow, bro.
woke means?
If I'm 30 years old and I'm complaining about TV shows being woke, I want you guys to let me know and tell me to stop. And
Bro, I really think that they didn't get the same voice actor person. Great. They didn't get the same voice actor that played, or they didn't get the actor that played. Fuck. Why can't I remember his goddamn name? You know who I'm talking about from The Boys. They didn't get him to voice his own character in Mortal Kombat, which is annoying as shit. Homelander.
and seek therapy. Like, even right now, as a 20-something-year-old man, if I was out here being like, Fallout is woke propaganda, they want to exterminate the white race, black people are here to take over, black people fuck my girlfriend. If I was 20-something years old saying that, I would be embarrassed to death. I can't imagine
Well, he's clearly not.
being 30 years old, acting like I'm 12 years old, and I just discovered what Andrew Tate was. And even the comments out here are making fun of them. This guy says, this dude looks exactly how he sounds and acts. Why he
Jesus, that one's like the meanest comment I've ever heard.
look musty? Nothing weaker than talking shit and then playing the victim afterwards. Like, if you think
That is true.
Critical sucks and he fell off, more power to you. That's your opinion. But why go after his personal life? Like, that's something I don't get, and that's something...
Well, he has nothing else to go after. Everything's just like, oh, his beliefs aren't real. Everything's a conspiracy. They're paying him to chill out for the game, and his girlfriend cheated on him, I guess. I got him.
I will never do.
This guy has never had a girlfriend before.
This guy's corny, and that's not even getting into his content. Oh my!
Once he gets some, you know what we got to do? Let's start a GoFundMe to get Synthetic Man a black prostitute, like fucking, like something like really like good, like a Shantasia, and she's gonna throw it back hard as fuck. You know that she's gonna fucking rock his world-ending fucking pussy, bro. We got to get that. That's what we got to do. And I think that we can maybe cure him of his racism. And then also we can get Ben Shapiro's sister to show him her tits. That will make him stop hating Jews. Yeah. Incredible. Thank you for the small gut from a Bluebell guys. Incredible stuff.
My God. But yeah, I'm sure this video might be a little controversial because it's a Synthetic Man and he, for whatever reason, has quite a few fans. Like, I don't hate him. He's just dumb and he doesn't know how to take criticism one bit. Criticize Charlie's response to your video. You're more than welcome. Don't attack him personally. Not that deep, you fucking loser. But with that said, what do you guys
What are you talking about? You were talking about how he looks musty. You were attacking him a little personally too. We're all having a little bit of fun here.
think of this? Let me know in the comments below. And if you're new, subscribe. And with that said, I'll see you next time. All right, peace out.
All right, cool beans, man. Cool stuff.